our hair is grown deep down in the follicle. For most of us, we give it a shampoo, we give it a condition. If we're lucky, we might give it a little bit of a treatment now and again. And it's no wonder that so many of us have issues with our scalp, with our hair. So if you want to have really luscious, shiny, healthy hair, a scalp that isn't itchy, that isn't reactive, you've got to think beyond the hair itself. You've got to get into the scalp and you've got to look after it. And that's what we're going to help you achieve this hour with totally unique technology from an amazing lady called Dr. Tanya. Yes, the NuBrush is back here at TVSN. Dr. Tanya's NuBrush with the Holy Basil Serum. Now, we have, since it launched here at TVSN, been absolutely inundated with 5-star reviews. I think it's such a big concern for many women and men as well with what is happening with their hair. And I know that there's some people out there who have a very large price tag on being able to help you out with your hair, but this is so affordable, so effective, and I've got to say, extremely enjoyable. It's an absolute treat to use the NuBrush to get that massage, to get the treatment into your hair and scalp. Now, that being said, what we want to do is give you a little bit of an introduction to the product and how it's helping out people from so many different age groups and so many walks of life. But it is such an affordable way of getting something into your home that you can use each and every day that will bring about a meaningful difference to your hair and scalp. Now, you're getting the NuBrush itself with the 3 levels of massage technology, and you're getting your Holy Basil Serum, because what this brush does is actually get that effective serum deep down to the scalp itself, into the hair follicle itself, without taking the serum where it's not needed, and that is necessarily through the length of the hair. But the Holy Basil Serum is amazing when it comes to being something that is antibacterial, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory for you, and is based on traditional remedies there, the Ayurvedic medicine. I can never say that properly. But this is something that can and will make a difference. We're already hearing it back from our TVSN customers. We've got that 30-day opportunity for you to put it to the test at home. But let's have a little listen to the sort of issues that the girls are concerned about and how they're using their NuBrush.
The constant straightening, heating of the hair is causing it to recede, and also I colour it regularly, so that's not helping either. What worries me most about my hair is, where is it going to stop? It's receded quite noticeably in the last year, and it does depress me. What I'd ideally like is the hair I had in my 20s, but that's not going to happen. I would just like a thicker fringe and hair that's easy to manage. The massage brush on its own is fabulous, but together with the Holy Basil Serum, with all its nutrients, you can feel it being absorbed into your scalp. It feels great.
Well, just one of the many girls been putting this lady's amazing creation to the test and seeing real results. Dr. Tanya, welcome back to TVSN.
Thank you, Moira. I'm really happy to bring this product back to you this new year, and I want everyone to actually experience this just as much as I love. I really want you guys to also feel it and experience it.
And there is nothing, but nothing else like it in the marketplace. So congratulations, number one, to you for recognising that there was such a very big issue with what's going on, not just with our hair, but with the scalp itself, and then creating a solution that is such a sheer delight to use. She's a very clever lady. I'll tell everyone how clever you are, because I know you don't like saying that. But not only is she an extremely busy general practitioner, but Dr. Tanya has a very much a passion in the world of dermatology. She's done a postgraduate degree there. She's got 9 clinics around Australia there. Also a member of the Australasian College of Cosmetic Surgery, a member of the Royal College of General Practitioners here in the UK as well, the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners. And taking that knowledge and taking that that world of working hands-on with people from all different age groups, all different walks of life, understanding what their issues are, their concerns are, and then creating things that can help them. And this solution, the NuBrush, for me, it's extraordinary. I love using it.
Yeah.
And I know that the feedback we've had from our TVSN customers is just, without a doubt, you're getting results, but you're loving the experience. And so many things that we do that bring about a good result, they're often a bit of a chore, or they're painful, or they're very expensive. But this is just a sheer delight.
Totally. That's exactly what I wanted to share with people, because I am somebody who loves oil massage. That perhaps reflects on the culture that I was, you know, exposed to and brought up. That's I'm from Kerala, southern part of India, where Ayurveda was born. So it is normal for us to look after the scalp by a nice head massage with oil and stuff.
So it's not normal for us. Because we just do the typical things, as I was saying, a shampoo and a condition, and that's about it.
Yeah, unfortunately what happens is you're continuously drying your scalp. You're continuously, the hair is going through a trauma because it's constantly drying. There's nothing put in. There's no moisture put in. Conditioner does, but you're actually treating this part of the hair where there is no life. This is the kind of the
after product,
yes,
and not the...
That's it. This is where the life is. If we treat there, then it will result in good, healthy, glowing, the hair that we really want. So that's the key thing. So treat there to have that healthy looking hair.
And when you think about all the different tortures we put our hair and our scalp through when it comes to, you know, the way we style our hair, the different products that we throw onto our scalp, no wonder it can get very stressed out and doesn't perform.
Totally. But these days, you know, if we go for parties, we go for a lot of events and stuff, by default we do end up using a lot of hair straighteners and other things and hair products. It's fine, but what are you then doing to look after your scalp? What is the detox you're going to give yourself, your scalp? And that is why I thought something like this will be useful. Not only you're getting the nice serums to go to the scalp and do it what it does, but also you're giving yourself that experience of that relaxation. You know, when you are stressed, just think about it. When you're stressed, what happens first? Hair falls. It is so common. We go through stress and hair falls quite dramatically. And how can we reverse it? By actually treating the scalp, giving yourself a good massage. You need to relax, you know, you need to detox, and that's when. So what this does, it goes through your scalp, it actually dispenses a serum through the scalp, through the hair roots, and as it does, it's actually stimulating the underlying blood vessels. So as a result, the hair follicles is then encouraged to, you know, pump more, and then as a result, you get a better, healthier root. That is where the life is. That is important too.
And it's that two-step process, because massage, I met a very highly accredited trichologist many years ago, and he was telling me about the importance of circulation for the scalp. And I thought, oh, okay, well, the only way we could do that back then was if someone was kind enough to give you a scalp massage. So with this, we're getting the benefit of a really thorough massage at 3 different levels there with the brush. I don't know if you can hear that. In fact, one way I can show you, I just put that down there, and so that is...
It starts running.
It does, it's running away there.
But imagine that on your hair.
Yeah, and it is so gorgeous. So we're getting that improvement with the help to the circulation, but then it's also delivering via these very clever little applicators your serum, or in fact any serum you choose, right down to the scalp, to the follicle.
That's exactly right. And, you know, what it does is this plastic area, it gives that smooth brush, but the metal one it's got kind of like a shock absorbing kind of effect, and that's where the actual serum comes out. So when you brush your hair with the serum in, you're giving a massage through the pores, the oil or serum disperses, as you are relaxing. And that's the whole point. So it goes through the hair follicle, it penetrates through and goes to the right level. And you know, imagine your scalp gets so tight when you're stressed. The whole day you go through a tough day, you know, a normal busy day, and your hair, your scalp muscles are so tight. And as it does that, the hair follicles, the skin under that tight, the blood vessels are all tight. So, and also all the dirt, the debris, everything accumulates. So there's whatever nutrients you want the scalp to get, it doesn't reach through. So when you have a nice relaxing massage, what happens is it relaxes, the blood vessels also relaxes, the serum penetrates, and then you get better results. So it's not by chance.
So maybe
there's a proper logic behind
your
it.
hands on your head, Simon says, or Moisey says, pop your hands on your head right now. And does your scalp move? Is it flexible? Has it got, you know, some give there? Because it should be just a little bit, you know, of the, not spongy is the wrong word, but it should have a bit of
Soft,
spring back.
yes.
Soft, and it should move. And then if it's not, if yours is tight, that's absolutely a sign that, yeah, those poor little follicles are being strangled there. The circulation's not being allowed to do what it needs to do. And I was telling Dr. Tanya, I saw this amazing video where they took a microscopic camera down to the scalp itself and around the individual hairs. And it was like a forest of disgustingness there. There's so much build-up on the scalp.
You don't realize it. You know, when it's on your skin, you can see it. But when it's on your scalp, you can't see it. But just because you don't see it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. The problem is still there. And what we do, over and over again, we treat our hair all the time. We treat our hair, we treat our split ends, we treat our hair, we treat our split end. But what about the scalp? That's where the problem actually originates. Treat there. And if you can do one thing, people ask me over and over again, how do I prevent hair falls? What do? I don't want to go bald. One thing that you can do to yourself, do for yourself, is actually prevent or protect what you already got. So protect the hair fall. How do you do it? Focus on your scalp. Simple. Focus on your scalp. And I have come up with a solution, and I believe, and I'm very proud, I would say this is one of the best solutions you can have because it's handy, it's no ongoing cost, and it's easy to use. Give yourself 5 minutes a day. Use it 5 minutes a day. It's not difficult. If you don't want to use everyday oil, that's fine. But you can certainly give yourself a good, nice massage, can't you? And you will see the difference. You'll see your scalp will relax. The hair follicles will be like, okay, I wake up, I need to grow. And then the oil and the serum obviously works its magic anyway.
Well, 30 days to really put this to the test, to enjoy the massage. So that's number one. You're going to enjoy that beautiful massage experience. You'll feel the release of tension as well, I think, in the scalp itself. And then within that 30 days, you could well see an improvement also. This is just one of the reviews from lovely Jazzy in Queensland. She wrote, in awesome, I've been using NuBrush for only 4 days now, and I have to admit I'm addicted. I'm hoping it helps my thinning hair, and until then it's so relaxing on the scalp and head. I use it a few times a day because I want to. It's not a chore. My scalp feels uncongested and clean. My hair has shine. I love this product. It's easy to use, looks and feels like the quality of the product that I believe it is. So number one, you enjoy the experience. Number two, you start to see those benefits. And so many 5-star reviews. We haven't had you here since last year.
Yes.
And the way the phone lines are hotting up, I think people have been waiting for you to come back and give us another opportunity to own the NuBrush. And I think for you out there, if you have issues with your scalp and with your hair, maybe it's that you're noticing those patches here, as the lady in the video was doing, Mari. Maybe you're noticing that you haven't got as much hair as you used to. Maybe you just get that horrible irritation, you get that itchiness. And we know that as we get older, of course, our hair doesn't grow as well. Maybe it's medication that you're on. Maybe it's the lifestyle. You love jumping into the swimming pool, you're into the spa, you're in the sun, all sorts of things.
Absolutely. We got to enjoy life. You know, I'm a big believer in, you know, we all live once. Where we have to enjoy, we got to do it. But do something for yourself so that you can unwind that damages that you perhaps would have done to yourself or your skin or your scalp. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, this is my experience, if I've had a nice massage with the serum and at night and wake up, not only my hair and my scalp feel good, I get a good night's sleep, but my face, my skin, that improves as well, because you're relaxed and the scalp skin, it doesn't end there. The skin is actually throughout. You're not just looking after this much part of your body, but it's all over. It's together. It
makes sense. You wouldn't treat half of your face or part of your face. So that is very much of a part of it as well.
Yes.
Our hair is our crowning glory, and when that starts to change, when it doesn't look its best, it really impacts on how we look, our perception of ourselves, our confidence levels as well. So like what you say, I mean, we do punish it, but let's give it a little bit of love back, particularly here on Valentine's Day.
Oh, gosh, if you can do it for yourself and do it for your husband or partner, your boyfriend or girlfriend, I'm sure you will definitely get the reward.
Now, very easy investment for you today, an investment in your hair, your look. We've also got the easy payments there for you. In fact, if we got 3 today, we do. $49.67 will get this home to your place to trial. Not only are you getting the NuBrush, Dr. Tanya's NuBrush, to massage, 3 different levels there, but you're also getting the Holy Basil Serum. And that's not just something you apply topically. That works within the brush, is administered via the special treatment nubs in the brush itself, right to where it's doing its work. We'll talk about the Holy Basil Serum when we come back. But we met Mari. We've got to meet some more girls too who are feeling the benefits of Dr. Tanya's NuBrush.
Well, you wake up in the morning and you just want to have your hair looking gorgeous, and it takes much longer to style it because it's finer, it's lost its body, and yeah, I think you do lose confidence when that happens. You want to go out and face the world with this head of wonderful hair, and it just isn't there anymore. Oh, it's great because I'm using it when I'm watching the television, and even when I'm on the phone chatting to my friends, I can be massaging my head with the brush and I know the serum's doing my hair good. Well, I've done my research on Holy Basil oil and I'm very impressed. This is an all-natural product and I really feel this is going to be something that's going to be fantastic for my hair.
And you've only got to talk to girls of, the 40+, the 50+ age group and beyond. And number one concern is what's changing, what's happening with their hair. And it can be a really scary thing, particularly as that lovely lady was talking about, Elizabeth, how that is starting to thin for her. So we want to understand why it's happening, but also what we can do about it. So to be able to stimulate the scalp, to improve that circulation, to be able to cleanse the scalp, to remove the debris there, but also then to get the serum down to where it can really do so much good into the follicle is absolutely fabulous. Now, waiting in the wings, she doesn't like to be kept waiting. Miss Vic, hello, gorgeous girl.
Hello, Tanya.
Hello.
Good to have you here. Now you get to have a little scalp massage now. Can I take you back to when you first experienced this? Because we were playing with a few of the crew members this afternoon saying, have a feel, because it's so good. Do you remember how it feels the first time you used it?
It's incredible. It's like it's just the most beautiful massage. It feels like an energy, like a beautiful, just gentle energy that's going through the tips of the brush right onto the scalp. It's like the how would I equate it to? It's like the first time you use an electric toothbrush and you've been using a manual toothbrush all your life, and you suddenly pick up and you're like, oh my goodness. You just know that you are experiencing something that you've never experienced before, a sensation and a relaxation that you have never ever experienced.
Well, it is that beautiful massage. And I know a lot of people are just getting hold of this and going, you know what, I'm so stressed. I've got the tight scalp. Even if it was just for that, it's money well spent, but it's so much more.
Totally. Women go through a lot of trauma in their life normally. Like, we go through the childbirth and when we go through the changes. And every time it put pressure on ourselves. We lose our hair. These are normal processes. it's hard to, you cannot do anything about it. It's physiological, it's normal. But there's something that you can definitely do to try and reverse some of it, or prevent the hair fall, prevent or protect your scalp. And that is why I find if you give it like 5 to 7 minutes a day, just before you go to bed.
I keep mine on the coffee table, and while I'm watching TV, it's the easiest thing on the planet, and it makes the experience even better because you just relax. You run the. Now, is Vic doing this correctly? We run it through over the scalp.
Yes, as tight and close as you can to the scalp, because that's where what we want to treat is the actual scalp. That's where the problem is. We treat the scalp, not the hair. So you can brush your hair, no problem, but it's a scalp as close as you can. And there's no, obviously we brush from top to bottom. You can keep doing that. And if you have any problem areas, you can focus on that area particularly. That's fine too. And even with the serum, the Holy Basil serum, your hair doesn't go sticky and, like...
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not
gluey.
at all.
Very fine,
It's fine, yeah.
Clean.
serum there.
My hair still feels really clean.
That's it.
Yeah.
So especially, imagine when you're using this at night and you wake up not having the dry hair, and which is really good.
I know one
Feels
of the
good.
reviews talks about it reduces their frizzy hair as well if they do it at night before bed. You know how there's always special segments on how to sleep better. You sort of think too, they always say, wind yourself down, have a lovely nighttime regime. This could be part of it. And yeah, you might get a benefit of a better night's sleep. But first and foremost, you're getting the benefits to your scalp and your hair. Now, Vic, have you got concerns at all with your hair?
Well, look, I mean, I'm in my 50s now, Moira, and certainly, my hair looks like it's thick, but it's actually quite fine strands, and there's a lot of it. And I would certainly say that there's areas around my scalp where I'm starting to see possibly,
relate to that.
it's not as thick there as it used to be when I was in my 20s. And, we have what we have, and we're born with what we're born with, and we work with what we have. And I just feel like it would be really neat to be able to just focus on those areas for me. But I also love the way it feels at the base of the neck.
Tanya, would you, like, if you've got areas of concern, would you do more massage and
Yes,
focus
you can.
the serum there?
You can focus the serum, and you can actually, go run that area a little bit more than what you would the other ones. But, using it regular is the key. Not just using once a month, but using it on a regular basis is where you get the most benefit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I guess if you are at home, pick up your brush, and it's the easiest thing on the world to push the button there.
Yeah.
And go like that. You
Yeah.
could even be on your phone on this head.
Yeah. And they just keep massaging.
So ideally, I guess, every day for 5 to 7
If you can do that, that's perfect. That's with or without the serum, do it. But the key thing is getting it on your scalp and keep massaging it to get the maximum. And I like that statement that you put it on top of your sleep regime.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I was just imagining that. Your bedtime routines and NuBrush and sleep.
Perfect. Now, it comes beautifully packaged. I know that's something that, you might think it's a minor thing, but it's part of the whole experience. And this is the way it's going to arrive. So it's in this gorgeous box there for you. There's just a couple of elements that we'll talk you through. So you can keep your brush in the box if you like, or just have it in the drawer. I keep mine on the coffee table. Now, charging-wise, it's not a plug-in. It's as the way devices are going. Yeah.
Easy, really. So that's pretty much where it goes.
So that's
like a mobile phone.
Yeah, USB cable there.
Yeah, pretty much. So it goes like that. And this goes to any of your, iPhone chargers or anywhere, computer.
I
Anywhere.
saw you had yours plugged into the phone before.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So
The
if you're
power bank.
traveling,
Yes.
it's easy to have this with you, and you can keep using it.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you where that lives. So when you get yours home, that lives in the little basement area of the box. And with this, you're also going to be getting, of course, your Holy Basil serum. So it's a simple, if you're really wanting to work on what's happening with your hair, if you're wanting to get down to the follicle, you add the serum to the brush.
Absolutely. And the serum itself, it's so easy to use. It's nice and light. And most importantly, it's got my favorite ingredient in the world, that's holy basil. There's so many reasons why I say that. It's not just because it's a special herb, but it is special in every way, culturally and also Ayurvedic, the whole Ayurvedic treatment. So this is used, this particular serum, this particular herb is used widely in India for various medical purposes. If you can read about it, there's so many reasons. And in our culture, we actually are encouraged to go to the holy basil plant twice a day. And it's not just, initially we would think that, it's just part of culture, but it is the properties of the holy basil herb that makes us, that they want us to be exposed to. You breathe that aroma, it's good for you, it's antimicrobial, and it's adaptogenic herb. It's really good for inflammatory process and all that stuff. And imagine that is something that we make our oils in, yeah? So we have a base oil, and this is a part of it. Holy basil serum is a part, holy basil oil is a part of it. So that's what I wanted to bring in. I was thinking, how can I bring what I have experienced, what I have grown up, into the modern times? So that's why I thought this is a simple solution. So basically that's why we have this part. We have a little tank, and it's seriously easy. Now we've got the holy basil.
There we go. So you open up the little silicone lid there, and you drop in your holy basil.
Yeah.
And that's if you want to use that. You might have another serum that you need or want to use on your hair, or you don't want to use any serum at all.
Sometimes you can,
down.
yeah, that's it. So easy. Now you just plug back in.
Yeah.
So that's the eject button. If you want to have a little bit more, that's it, eject. Pop back in. I think I didn't put it back properly.
It's like a shoe,
That's
isn't
it.
it? You've got to pop the top in first and click in the heel on that. And then you've got the 3 levels of massage, which you operate with the button on the front.
Yeah.
But the serum itself just automatically comes through the little nubs, the silver nubs in the centre there, and it disperses it really finely through the hair, so you're not going to get a whole lot of the serum in one spot. It distributes it beautifully.
Yeah, can you see it where?
Yeah. So that gets onto the scalp, so it doesn't take it through the hair, but it directs it down into the scalp.
Absolutely. So imagine this is actually going through your scalp, evenly distributed. While it's massaging, it's dispensing this through the root of your hair, and it goes evenly too. If you're applying oil or serum, it's difficult. You can't get it like evenly throughout your hair, the root of your hair properly. But you don't, that pressure is off. If you're using this, the brush does it for you. So why would you? And you get a free massage.
Well, who doesn't love that?
Of course.
But I did a little bit of research myself on the holy basil because I was intrigued, and Tanya had told me so much about it. There's many things that we're not allowed to, we're restricted to say here on TVSN about it, but if you're interested, just pop into your search engine, benefits of holy basil, and I think you're going to be blown away. And that's, you know, obviously the research that you've done and your knowledge of its properties has made Dr. Tanya create this serum for us and for us to get those benefits with our hair. But as you said, important culturally, but as well as those benefits. So what we might do is we'll have a little look at this clip because it'll take you sort of behind the scenes, help you understand a little bit more about holy basil.
Revered and used for thousands of years, holy basil or tulsi translates from Sanskrit as one that is incomparable. Throughout India, it is called the Queen of Herbs. Still today, a holy basil plant can be found in a prominent place in many Indian homes. Recognizing the natural benefits of this extraordinary herb, Dr. Tanya created her holy basil serum. Rich in natural properties, it absorbs quickly and easily. Beautiful, shiny, resilient hair starts at the scalp. A flourishing head of hair denotes youth and vitality, so when hair starts to thin, it can be very concerning. We want lustrous, full, healthy-looking hair. There are many products for the skin on our face and body, but what can we do for the scalp and the hair? Dr. Tanya's Holy Basil Serum, perfectly delivered direct to the scalp and massaged through by NuBrush. More than just hair care, Dr. Tanya's Holy Basil Serum.
And it is that Holy Basil Serum back with the ultrasonic brush to disperse that serum through the hair onto the scalp where it's needed most, with the benefits of massage as it goes. Now, I'm going to share with you a rather fabulous bit of feedback here from one of our TVSN customers who's been doing just this, using the brush and using the serum. And she writes, "Love this product. I bought it out of curiosity and now I am enjoying it. Easy to handle and use. Won't believe how relaxing it is. My husband is also using it now. Can see a difference definitely in the hair growth, and I'm going to buy one for my sister-in-law too." The device is not made of cheap plastic. It looks cool. I love it because it doesn't make my hair oily or sticky. I've been researching a lot about Holy Basil now.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I think you'll be very much blown away by what you discover when you do that research too. But I think the most important thing is to discover what it can do for your and your hair concerns, because it can be stress, it can be hereditary, it can be medication, it can just be our age. If we're colouring and stressing out the hair, if we're straightening it and we're blow drying it, if we're using lots of chemicals on the hair or diving into that chlorine pool, or maybe just not using the right shampoos. This is, you know, some of the many reasons why your scalp and your hair could be stressed. And we need to do a little bit of bad. We can't avoid it sometimes, but then we can give it back some love, give it back some good.
Absolutely. It's one little thing in your routine that can actually reverse what you have done to yourself and to your hair, because that's how it is. And incorporate the serum to it. You're actually getting all the beautiful benefits of Holy Basil Serum, which, as I said, I love that ingredient so much that I wanted to bring it to one of my products, and the hair serum along with the brush. I thought that's kind of the perfect marriage, that I can bring the goodness of the Holy Basil Serum and dispense it through a technique which I know, which is time proven, centuries proven, that's head massage, that it'll work. So, you know, whenever I get chance, whenever I go to India, I always get a normal, really good head massage. But then when I started having this, I'm not really fussed about it anymore. And this is true.
Well, because it's no longer this rare pleasure.
No,
now you have the benefit of the massage each and every day. Now, there's a good question come through from Jan. She wanted to know 3 levels of massage, and yes, there are. You just turn it on, that's level 1, then level 2, then level 3. She's wondering, is there a set level that she should be starting out on, or...?
No, it depends. It's individual choice. It's what pressure you have. Some people have got really tight scalp and tight areas where you want to go a little bit more. So you can have that a little bit more. And, oh my gosh.
It's so good. And you know where...
It's really individual choice. There's no, it's not rocket science. There's no scientific reason. It's more for you to have the control on how much pressure that you want on your scalp. Some people have got really sensitive scalp, so you can go slow. But if you, you know, it's really like when you have your head massage or when you have a body massage, the therapist would ask you, what level do you want? So it's your choice, really. But having it regular is the key.
Absolutely. And for me, a lot of tension here, a lot of tension here.
The nape of the neck?
Yeah. That's so good.
You should try that when it's so relaxing.
It is beautiful. So for the massage benefits, but also as such a clever way, I think, of distributing that serum, because there's a lot of, let's say, different products that we can pop on our hair. That's fine. That's good. We're not saying don't, you know, stop using those. But what can we do for our scalp? We use some beautiful skincare products. We look after this so well. We spend so much on this skin, but this skin here, that gets totally ignored. That gets totally abused. With this, we're starting to redress the wrongs that we have done. And that scalp, that's what houses the hair follicles. And the hair follicles, of course, create the hair. They're the engine room of the hair creation.
That is so true. This is the dead part of the hair that we are saying. That is where the life is. You treat here, treat where the life is, you get better results. If you ignore this, you can do whatever you want, whatever treatment here, but nothing is going to work there. You're not going to get any new hair growth. So yeah, your existing hair will be, you know, nice and shiny and beautiful, but you're not preventing anything. You're not preventing your hair fall, but you're actually using different things, you know, going out, environmental toxins, you know, dryness, heat, everything. More and more damage is happening there. So you treat here, then you get better overall results. And these days, it's actually, you know, the weather is so harsh. And then we do a lot of flight travel as well. Touch your scalp after you've done traveling, you know, your holiday season. It is different. And get a nice massage, or actually use NuBrush, of course. Then you'll see the difference. Actually, you have the relaxation. You would actually try and, what you're essentially doing is encouraging those hair follicles that would have been a bit slow and a bit sluggish to wake up and come out again.
Do their job.
What they should be doing.
So
or a
if
bit
your
slow.
hair, you're worried about your hair, what's going on there, if you want the benefit of massage, the benefits of the Holy Basil Serum, great day to be picking up on this, because we've got the 3 easy payments. You've got your 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee, so you can, number one, feel the massage and then start enjoying the benefits of that serum. But what we might do is give you a chance to get to the phones. The phone lines have been spiking and dropping back, spiking and dropping back. If you've experienced a bit of a delay, hop on right now. It's a perfect time. But what we'll do is we'll show you how to use your Dr. Tanya's NuBrush and Serum.
For so many people, thinning hair, scalp issues and hair breakage are ongoing problems. Recognizing this, Dr. Tanya designed and developed NuBrush. Used on its own or with a serum, NuBrush is designed to help. NuBrush massages the scalp and delivers the serum of your choice directly to the follicle level. Load the chamber with product. This could also be water to simply refresh your hairstyle, or use NuBrush on its own for the sonic massage benefits. You can customize the intensity of massage from level 1 to 3 by pushing the button. To enjoy your scalp massage all over, slowly move your NuBrush from front to back, or focus on areas of most concern. Gentle pressure will slowly release the serum directly down onto the scalp, where it can go to work. Best results are achieved with daily use of your NuBrush. Let it become an enjoyable part of your routine. NuBrush by Dr. Tanya.
I'd love to see the regrowth of the hair come back. I'd like to see it fuller, so I'd be able to restyle my hair the way I want. I'm actually grateful that I don't have to go down that road of expensive procedures and chemicals. I can stick to the more natural approach, and it's affordable. I'm the hairdresser, and normally I'm the one giving everyone the massage, so it's nice to sit and enjoy giving myself a massage with the NuBrush, and the oil is just beautiful. It's light and yeah, it's divine.
Well, we all love a good scalp massage, whether you're a hairdresser or not. And, of course, the scalp massage is more than just feeling good. It's so good for our scalp, for our health, our well-being, our sanity sometimes. You've definitely got that with the brush itself, but then the benefits of the Holy Basil Serum. Now, we just heard from that lovely lady there what her concerns are with her hair. And so many of us have them. It might be that dry, itchy, uncomfortable scalp, that scalp that just doesn't seem to move, which stress and tension bring on. But you might also have those very real concerns with what's going on with your hair growth patterns also. And that's what got you prompted to create something that could really help.
Absolutely. So coming back from my culture where we knew, no, it's not by chance that people have beautiful hair. When I look back at my mother's scalp and hair, and my aunts and my grandmothers, they all have really good head of hair. And yeah, genetics, but it's not just genetics. That's not the secret. The secret is they all use nice head massage and use oils to protect the hair, and that's when you start seeing the difference. That is the point of difference. So how about bringing that into the modern world? So the hairbrush that actually massages, gives you that Indian head massage with the serum and oil going through, that it supports and stimulates the hair growth. That's the winner. So you have got the benefits of your, your Indian head massage and the oil in the modern world, where you don't have the ongoing cost of having a person massaging every day.
Well,
but
I
actually
know
having
salons now are getting into doing scalp detoxes and charging quite a bit for it. It's the new thing, but in saying that, it's not just something that's a trend. It's actually something that's been brought about because of need, because we realise we should detox the scalp, we should stimulate the scalp in the right way. So they charge, I think, what, $40, $50?
That's exactly right. Have you noticed now, we are now going back in time. Like we've the world, we all travel so fast with all technologies. But I think all of us in the world we are starting to stop and think, hold back, let's go back in time. What's worked in the past? Because that's natural, it's harmless, it's harm-free, and it's practical, it works. So that's, that's me getting a nice Indian massage, relaxing away, and I just love it. Every time I go to India, I get this. But now I'm not too fussed about it, because ever since I've got my product done, created, crafted, designed uniquely with my serum, going through it, I don't need a human person to do it, because I can do it to myself. And my husband loves it. Before he, putting oil or anything, it's like, nah, it's too sticky, nah, I won't do it, I won't do it. But this is, it's easy to convince him. So he's happy to do it. It's like, I'll get my hairbrush.
Well, I can picture you sitting on the couch side by side. You've got your brush doing your little massage while you're watching something on the TV. He's going, what are you doing that for? And you explain.
So the classic is when you look at your husband and you know that he's a bit, just a bit,
grumpy.
after a bad day. I just go, perhaps you need that.
Oh, no.
It just relaxes.
Yeah,
we all go through hard days. We all go through stress. You need to relax, because more damage you're going to do to yourself by taking all the stress, the tension, not only for your face. Of course, we all age faster when you take too much stress. Your hair suffers too, so it falls as well. And all the tension in the scalp, there is no room to breathe. There's no blood circulation happening, and all the environmental toxin, the build-up of the gunk, the dirt, sometimes like the flaky scalp, that actually stops any serum to go in. But when you actually do the hair massage and this with the brush, you're actually counteracting that. So you're actually giving it a good massage, the serum goes in, and do it every day. If you can do it, perfect, but at least 2 to 3 times a week, and you'll notice a difference.
I'm just going to share this one from a lovely lady in New South Wales.
Yeah.
She writes, great oil and beautiful brush. This device is easy to use. I use the brush on freshly washed hair, which I was air drying. Well, minimal frizz and soft, supple hair. For someone who just has to open the dishwasher at the wrong time and my hair turns to fluff, this is a win. It really takes the chore out of regular oil treatments. And that's the thing, you can get the benefit of those treatments whenever you want. But getting down, when you relax the scalp, the follicle gets a chance to also relax out and take in the oil.
That's exactly right. And that is why I want to bring out something that actually is practical. That's what I try to do. Something that you can do it from your own home, that you don't have to go somewhere to get it done. So you have the head massage, you have the serums going through in the comfort of your own home. And downtime, 5 to 10 minutes, it's not much. It's something that you can actually do it. And you'll notice a difference. And as you brush, the serum actually goes through as well. So, yeah, it's actually the 2-in-1.
And I like how little serum it releases, because we don't want to put too much in. We just want to, because it's so concentrated.
Yes.
And that just distributes it absolutely perfectly, but then doesn't go on the top of the hair and weighs that down. Quick questions come through via our customer care team. They've sent it through asking about what we need to do to maintain the brush. How do we care for it?
Right. It doesn't need much maintenance, really.
I was going to say, I haven't done anything with mine at all.
You don't really need much maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, I would say that, you know, the serum, you know, if you have used it, you can just run through water. If you want to just put clean water and wash it out, you can do that.
So that's the little tank, if you've just joined us, that you can fill up with the serum. You can fill it up with, maybe you've got a treatment that you've been given for your hair that works on the scalp. You can put those other serums and treatments in there as well.
Yep.
Or you can just use it dry. You don't need to always use the serum. But if you've got concerns about what's happening with your hair, then certainly would advise you to try the Holy Basil serum. They're pretty amazing. Things are only hotting up, so what I'd like to do is give you the chance to have that little think. But take action. If you know that you want to do something for your scalp, for your hair, if you'd like to see improvements there, then jump on the phone, use an easy payment because it makes it so affordable, and just know that once you get this home, you get to try it, you get to see how well it's going to work for you, and if you weren't happy, you can send it back. But with all the 5-star reviews that have flooded in on this from our TVSN customers, I think you're going to be absolutely delighted. I know you're going to love the experience.
Why would you send something that gives you so much of experience? It's beautiful.
It's a pleasurable way of helping you deal with a problem.
I'm really proud. It is true. You love it because that's what it does to you. It's actually the experience, and that experience that results in a positive outcome, that is hair growth.
Definitely.
That is actually eventually, when you use it properly, use it regularly with this hair serum, obviously it's going to help your scalp.
Well, let's go and have a little look at this in action, and this is the opportunity for you to go, phones, website, app, and get your Dr. Tanya's NuBrush.
The constant straightening, heating of the hair is causing it to recede, and also I colour it regularly, so that's not helping either. What worries me most about my hair is, where is it going to stop? It's receded quite noticeably in the last year, and it does depress me. What I'd ideally like is the hair I had in my 20s, but that's not going to happen. I would just like a thicker fringe and hair that's easy to manage. The massage brush on its own is fabulous, but together with the Holy Basil serum, with all its nutrients, you can feel it being absorbed into your scalp. It feels great.
Well, it's the patented technology of Dr. Tanya's NuBrush there that's causing such a stir. For the first time in 2020, we've got it back here at TVSN, of course, with a very special price for you. And you're getting the Holy Basil serum, something that can really start to change things for you. And if your concerns are what's going on here, what's happening, you know, over the scalp itself. Maybe it's the very feeling of the scalp, being itchy, being irritated, being red. We know that that's an unhealthy scalp. So here's a wonderful natural-based serum.
Yes.
And, of course, a technique massage that we know is so beneficial.
Absolutely. It's the marriage between the two things, that traditional, time-tested, natural Ayurvedic magic product, that's the Holy Basil, which is I love, as well as the process of head massage and the dispensing through the brush. I think it's perfect marriage to get the better result. Why do you need it? It's to help your scalp to revive, to actually wake up, it's to actually get that new hair follicles that probably would have been hidden. Give it a good boost, give it the blood circulation it needs, release it, make it tension free so that it can come out, and that helps not only a fuller, better, healthy looking hair, but also your overall glow comes back. When you have a full nice head of hair, you naturally look happier and you glow
You've
better.
got it all going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she's got it all going on over there, Ms. Vic. Vic's been having a fun time this hour.
I'm
enjoying
having
her
the best
scalp
time.
massage.
I'm just so relaxed. I'm way more relaxed than when I walked in.
That's cool. It's super simple to use because basically you are just taking the NuBrush through your hair, over your scalp, because that's where we're focusing. And can you describe to people at home how this feels?
Do you know what? It is the most sensational, gentle, stimulating massage. It just feels like a beautiful energy, a stimulation. I would go as far as to say I've got a bit more body in my hair than when I started because I've kind of woken up my scalp, and I probably was one of those people running around with a tight scalp at 3:30 today, but just having used the brush and just sit here and take a little bit of me time, I just feel like I'm all the better for it.
Well, when you think about all of the things that we do to our hair, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we'll colour, we will use so many different styling products, we'll straighten, we'll blow dry, plenty more things that we do that might be putting chemicals onto the scalp, that might be doing mechanical damage to the scalp as well. It might be medications that you're on, or just the sorts of things that you like to do, like swim in the pools. It might be the air conditioning. There's a lot going on that's damaging this very sensitive area, and it is skin after all, but it's also skin that houses the hair follicles. And if that's all strangled, if that is all full of debris, if it's being choked, then it can't do its job.
It can't. It all begins there, where the life is. That's where the life is. It begins there. You treat your hair, you treat your scalp properly, then you notice a difference. Use it regular, and and give us reviews and let us know if you also feel what I feel.
Well, so many fabulous reviews on this one, and this lovely lady writes, wow, I received my NuBrush this morning and I've just used it. What an amazing brush. After my first use of 10 minutes, my whole scalp felt stimulated and felt very much alive. Such a wonderful, vibrant feeling. I could definitely feel a benefit after even just the first use. It's quite soothing and relaxing. I love using it and will definitely continue to use it. Astounding benefits. So thank you to NuSonic and to TVSN. I think that's a very big thing, because if something is difficult to do, you don't keep doing it. This is a joy to do, so you will keep doing it, and you get the benefits of that stimulation of the massage, the improvement there with the circulation, and of course the benefits of your holy basil serum.
Absolutely, and that's magic. It is, even in our culture where I come from, that's India, Kerala, it is magic ingredients. You know, it's well researched. For centuries we've been talking about it. There's religious reasons, but it's not the religious reason. It's really scientific backing why this herb is so beautiful and so well sought after. Do your research and find out more about holy basil and what magic it can do on your scalp when you use it through the NuBrush. It's something that I can't stop talking about. This holy basil leaves, every part of the plant, the herb, we're encouraged to go to it, experience it on a daily basis, twice a day, just because of its antimicrobial effect, it's the anti-inflammatory effect. So that herb itself is just amazing. And when you have that in an oil that we normally use, that's magic.
Well, we want you to experience that magic and be one of our many people in the future who write in about how it's helped. The experience itself, but how it's helping to change things with the issues that you might have with your hair and scalp. Give it a go. That's what I'm going to say. Give it a go. It's Dr. Tanya's NuBrush with the Holy Basil Serum. We've got for you today a nice, easy way of getting into this wonderful regime. $49.67 plus your delivery gets it home to your place. Then you can chill out, have that scalp massage, see what the holy basil can do, and experience the many benefits of this fabulously simple and enjoyable routine for your hair. Oh, I'm just getting a cuddle.
Hi, hello, darling.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Thank you, Miss Vic. Thank you, Dr. Tanya. You've got Charlie's birthday.
Charlie Lapson coming up after the break, celebrating a birthday on Valentine's Day treats. Bye.